Hello again. Have you ever wondered if being kind or caring for people actually makes a difference? So often, doing the right thing goes unnoticed and may even disadvantage you. So why do it? Why be kind? Why care for people? My name is Ian Currey and this is Thinking Out Loud. Come on, let me tell you what I think. I think breakfast has become my favourite meal. Well, it has to be the right kind of breakfast. Can't just be anything. I look forward to a lazy day off when I can rummage around in the refrigerator to see what I can build for breakfast. Many days go by before that luxury happens. So sometimes I get all impatient and spend a little bit of pocket money on something nice. This week was one of those weeks, so I decided to treat myself to a lovely cooked breakfast. Usually there's a choice between that all important extra sleep and eating something other than cereal for breakfast. But on this day, I decided a treat was in order. There's nothing quite like a lovely fried egg with bacon. I had a good friend who used to travel with me, and he would always say to me whenever he saw me with cereal, Ian, when I grew up, I put away childish things. I must say I often think of my friend when I'm munching on cereal instead of what I'd really like to be eating in my haste to be at work on time. My friend also claimed that I'd probably gain more nutrition by eating the cardboard box the cereal comes in. Where I work, there are several places that serve all kinds of lovely things to eat. One lovely breakfast place is very close to my classroom, and often my students will buy their food and coffee there. I don't get to visit too often, but, well, that day this week, quite apart from everything else, I think I just got tired of cereal. Once my class was busy with an exercise, I snuck out for a moment to see if there would be any breakfast left. There was. Lovely. I picked some nice eggs and bacon, steaming hot and perfectly cooked. It had to be a to-go order because I knew my students would soon be finished with the task I'd set them. Can I have a to-go box, please? I asked the nice person at the checkout. They quickly found me one. How much is that? I asked. And here's where things got interesting. Oh, I love it when you're in the building. All your students came by earlier and you know perfectly well what they did, don't you? Your breakfast is on me. Surprised, I thanked the server. And then the second surprise, a huge hug. I had to hold my breakfast carefully or it would have become scrambled eggs. So, what was going on here? What had just happened? During one of the classes I teach, I tell my students how important it is to be kind to people you meet all the time. People you meet in the street, people who serve you, and especially people who have to clean up after you. Thank them often. Think of them and realize that they too are walking through life and have just the same issues that you do. They just may have less resources to handle those things. My class had all gone and found out the name of the server in the restaurant there and had greeted them by name, thanking them for their work. It seemed to have made a big difference. I was very proud of them. But it made me think, why would this simple action be recognized? Why would normal civil behaviour be seen as special or unusual? Now, this is nothing new. If being kind and looking out for others and not only thinking about me were really normal, Paul wouldn't have had to remind us about this very thing all those years ago. Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. And here's the why. This isn't just a nice idea. This is especially for people who claim to follow Jesus. Those people who say, oh yes, I'm a Jesus follower. It's very trendy. You must demonstrate these things every day, always. First time, every time. You must have that same attitude that Christ Jesus had. And what was the attitude that Jesus had? He sat down with the outcasts of society and made friends with people who nobody else wanted to know, and then said, now come and have some breakfast. Then Jesus served them the bread and the fish. Look at that, another free breakfast. And this one prepared by Jesus. It's been a while since I ate kippers for breakfast. And prepared by Jesus? That sounds special too. Do you see how this works? Jesus could have sat and waited for his fisherman friends to land their boats, and then they could have prepared some fish and cooked it and served him, the master, breakfast, instead of Jesus demonstrating how to take care of others. He put others before himself. Now, at the start of this video, I said that sometimes doing the right thing, the kind thing, the thing that Jesus would do, may not always work to your advantage. The reason to do the right thing is not so that you benefit. No, the reason isn't even because Jesus did it. The reason to do the right thing is because it's the right thing. I'm not cooking fish at this time of morning, but I will enjoy something nice today. On my way to work, I'll think of all the people who will make my day possible. If I see them, I'll greet them and thank them. Until next time, goodbye.